May 21st is the day for cultural diversity, for dialogue and development. Now, what this means is UNESCO has set this date aside for us around the world to be able to not just celebrate cultures, but to really understand different cultures in a deeper way so that we can live a sustainable life and also live for some peace because we learn about each other through constant dialogue. So I'm talking about it this month because it's really important for us to also raise awareness for our students within our classroom because of how diverse our classes are right now. So let's actually look at the steps that we can take right now. Number one is discussion. So have your children talk about their different cultural backgrounds, look at the commonalities between these cultures, and also look at what each culture has to offer. Now you can assess their learning by looking at a resource that I will link to in the description. You'll also see the link in my blog post, okay? The second one is critical thinking. So we want to go a little bit deeper. We want to look at stereotypes here because so many different cultures have stereotypes linked to them, and a lot of them are false. So we want to look at the validity of each of these stereotypes. Who started them? Where did they start? Why did they start? And how true are they? This opens up children's minds to learn that not everything we hear is true. Okay? And then the third one is to practice cultural sensitivity. And the way to do this is to get our children to start talking about their culture. Beyond just talking, learn about it. So they go home, they talk to their parents, they do some actual research, and they don't just look at clothes and food because that's surface level, but you're getting them to go on a journey and delve deeply into their culture. Where did they come from? Where did their family come from? What is the beauty? What is the richness of their culture? So they don't just talk about it, but then they also present it. Now, if you're looking for a way to, take you from brainstorming all the way to presentation skills, I've got that all looped into one resource. Well, there's two, one for primary, one for intermediate students, and you can totally do that by clicking on the link associated with this video or my blog post. All right, that is what I want to talk about today. Let's recap really quickly. We looked at the importance of teaching our children about cultural diversity in relation to UNESCO's cultural diversity for development and discussion. We also talked about three ways to do this. So we're doing it through discussion. We're looking at critical thinking. So they're actually going to think about, stereotypes. We're looking at practicing cultural sensitivity. So they're actually talking about, learning about, and talking about their culture. And then the beauty about this is you can actually go back to step 1 and 2 and really go even deeper into each child's culture if you have the time. But a lot of this that we're talking about, especially step number 3, it's done on their own time and you just have to integrate it into your classroom here and there. But this excites children because it's taking them from really learning, then they want to talk about it, and they keep on talking about it naturally. What did they learn about? What did they doing? So this is going to be a fun topic. I hope you get started with them. In the meantime, remember to create, experience, and teach from the heart. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care.